What is the main cause of all of our emotional problems that we face within ourselves? Now, if you go back and look at all the times that you became very emotional, a simple example would be when you take something personally that somebody said and it makes you angry. What caused that anger? Thinking. A thought. If you really slow down that moment when you go back to it and relive it, you'll be able to see that if you look at the timeline, somebody said something, you thought about something, and the thought created the experience of anger, which created the reaction. So the problem was the thought, allowing that thought to exist. What else? Another example could be fear. Fear is a big one. Let's say if you think into the future. A lot of people fear the future because the future is uncertain. So what created that fear was first the thought, because you thought about the future, that brought up the point of uncertainty, and then anxiety and fear. So basically any and every feeling and emotion we humans experience is first created by a thought. So thinking is what is creating all our problems. We're allowing these thoughts to exist within us. We're allowing it to create the emotional experience, and then we're allowing the emotional experience to direct who we are. This is obviously very problematic, because within all of this, it's like you have no say. It just happens automatically in a blink of a moment, bam, reaction. So the key to stop this is to stop thinking. To be absolutely clear within yourself. I remember when I was a kid, grown-ups they tend to ask you, if you're sitting in the car with somebody or sitting, they ask, hey, what are you thinking? They ask, sorry, that didn't come clear. It's like you're with, okay, I'm gonna start over. When you're with somebody and they ask you, what are you thinking? And it's you staying off at the distance. Now when somebody asked me that when I was a kid, they'd also say, no, nothing. And then the response to that is, nah. People are always thinking about something. And in a way that is true. We are constantly thinking about stuff. Even when we're not aware of it, there are thoughts running in the background. It's like an automated machine happening in there, generating thoughts. Try it for yourself. Like right now. Breathe slowly. Become aware of your breath and see if you can stop the thoughts. Just be completely empty, still. You'll see it's very difficult. And that is how we have conditioned ourselves over the span of our lives. We're always thinking about something. There's always thoughts running in the background. And we're not even aware of it. And that is a problem. So it is a long process to slow yourself down and start looking at those thoughts. And then start directing those thoughts to stop the experience these thoughts create. So this process is a process of becoming self-directive. Where you stop being directed by these thoughts and these emotions and these feelings. And when you take responsibility for them, and then you can start directing yourself and not be conditioned by the things we think about. So if you want a solution to your personal, emotional feelings and those things, all those problems, the key is to stop thinking. Check out the link below for more details.